A British unit vanished during the Gallipoli campaign in 1915. The story unfolds on August 12, 1915. On a sweltering afternoon, one of the most unsettling mysteries in modern warfare emerged before witnesses. The 5th Battalion of the Norfolk Regiment, largely composed of men from the King's estate, was ordered to clear a position. They aimed to take a strategic Turkish position on a high ridge known as Hill 60. Under Colonel Sir Horace Beauchamp's command, 267 men fixed bayonets and marched toward the wooded area. The heat was nearly 100 degrees, with the air thick with salt and death smell. Witnessed by 22 soldiers from a New Zealand field company, the scene was surreal. Positioned on a nearby vantage point, they had high-powered optics to observe the unfolding events. As the Norfolks approached the woods, a strange, thick, loaf-shaped cloud settled on the ground. This cloud ignored the geography of the hill, appearing as a dense, golden-brown mist. It reflected the sun with a metallic sheen, unlike any weather phenomenon they had seen before. Despite a 20-knot wind blowing across the ridge, the cloud remained stationary, anchored by an invisible force. The New Zealanders watched in stunned silence as the entire battalion marched directly into the mist. Led by the colonel on his horse, they didn't slow down or look back. They walked into the haze. Once the last man entered the cloud, it didn't dissipate or blow away. It slowly rose off the ground. Defying gravity, it joined 6 or 7 other similar clouds hovering in the sky. Once clustered together, the group drifted away against the wind toward the Aegean Sea until they vanished. When the mist cleared from the woods minutes later, the valley was empty, devoid of bodies or blood. There were no discarded rifles or signs of a struggle or a Turkish ambush in sight. The British government initially assumed the men had been wiped out or captured in a silent raid. After the war ended in 1918, a massive international investigation was launched into their disappearance. The Turkish government provided meticulous records of their prisoners and dead from every engagement on Hill 60. They insisted, under oath, that they had never engaged the 5th Norfolks that day. 267 men, many personal friends of the king, had simply ceased to exist in the physical world. In the 1960s, surviving veterans of the New Zealand unit reiterated their story about the event. They stated, "They didn't fall to Turkish bullets. They walked into that cloud, and the cloud took them." The lost battalion remains a chilling reminder that in the chaos of war, the enemy isn't always human.